Welcome back to The Pulse. This is Wise County Schools podcast. This is episode 3 of The Pulse. And again, we're trying to interview some of our students here in Wise County. I'm really interested in getting to know a lot of our students, but I'm also interested in the community getting to know a lot of our students. And I'm fortunate today to have with me Hudson. Hudson is a 6th grader at one of our schools here in Wise County, and he's joining me for the Thanksgiving edition of The Pulse. We've got Thanksgiving coming up, so we'll have some questions about that. But before we get started, Hudson, 6th grader, middle schooler, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I like to hunt, outdoors, stuff like that, kayak, camp, stuff like that.
So everything outdoors is Hudson, hunting, camping. Do you stay outside when you go camping? You stay outside the whole time? You don't get scared or anything like that?
Pretty much, yeah.
You stay outside? Because I know
yeah.
First couple times I went camping, I kind of chickened out a little bit, especially sometimes sleeping on the ground ain't real comfortable either, So you talked about hunting a little bit. What are other passions or hobbies that you have besides, the outdoors? Is that it?
I mean, I've got more, but I like reading the Bible. I like going to church, stuff like that.
That's awesome. So you're very involved. Sounds like you're very involved in the community, right? But it's good. I tell you what, I think I like about going out in nature is you get to kind of be by yourself a little bit, which is really good. Talk to me a little bit. I'm really interested about the life of a middle school student, okay? What's a typical day for you like in school?
Usually, when you get there, me and my friends will play around in the room before 8:30 the bell, and we like playing football a lot. We love playing football. J.W. Adams is a really good school. I like the principals there, the teachers, and I just love J.W. Adams.
Okay, well, it's a very, very good school. It's it's a very good school. So what subjects I know you like football, like hunting, things like that, but what subjects or activities excite you the most when you're in school?
Probably history. That's the thing that's probably easiest for me, depending on what we're learning about, but I'd say that's probably the most. That's my favorite.
History is one of your favorite. Let me answer this question. So let's say you've got a test tomorrow. Walk me through your studying process. If Hudson has a test the next day, are you sitting down at the dinner table and studying, or do you wait till the next morning while you're eating breakfast? How do you do studying?
It depends on if the test is going to be it's this big old benchmark or something. Yeah. But if it's just like a little test, especially in history, I can just go on in there and just get it done. Okay. I'll study some, but
what is the one subject where you're like, I don't know about this subject?
Probably math. Math has always been, especially since when math got hard. Yeah. In 3rd grade, multiplication and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, not your favorite.
Not my favorite.
Not your favorite. Okay. Well, let me ask this: being a 6th grader, being in middle school, you're hunting, you liking history. What is one thing that you wish, us older? I'm considering myself old. Okay. What do you wish folks at my age or adults understood about Hudson, the middle schooler or middle school students?
I don't know. I feel like in middle school we do get recess, but it's not as in kindergarten every day, unless there's a tornado happening outside, you got recess. Yeah. And so but in middle school, that's the one thing I'm I want recess.
Yeah. Well, you like being outside, so I mean, being inside all the time is probably not the best for you, right? So thinking about in school too, what's the most interesting thing you've learned recently? But now it can be in or out. What's the most interesting thing you've learned recently?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Now, I did hear a rumor about you, though. I heard you killed a deer this past year.
I did.
Okay, all right. So that wasn't interesting because you've probably done that before, right?
I mean, I love killing deer.
Okay. Right.
That I have done that before, but I just love it.
Let me ask this question. Do you ever do deer jerky?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I'm a big fan of deer jerky.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I like it a little bit spicier. I like a little spice with my deer jerky, okay? Now, as you're getting older, you're almost to the end of the first semester of your 6th grade year, and as you get older, what is one class or subject that you're looking forward to the most?
Well, after after the semester, we changed from history to science. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that because I can do that better than I can do reading, but in middle school, it's like really picked up like it's hard. It's harder. But I'd say probably science. I'm looking forward to.
Okay. And what about when you get in high school? Have you ever even thought about, like, man, what am I going to do when I get to high school?
When I get to high school, I'm probably going to start looking into like what I want to do for my career.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Not driving yet, are you?
Not yet.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, as you get, you're getting a little bit older here. Do you have any personal goals or anything you're working toward? Anything that comes to mind?
Like, this is the first thing that came to mind. I was talking about reading the Bible. I want to read it all the way through. All the way through to the end of Revelation. So.
Wow. Well, that's a pretty big goal.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big goal. I think this is one of the most important questions I like to ask students because people talk about being successful. Do you want to be successful?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So how does Hudson define success? What do you think success is?
I want to go work at the sheriff's office.
Okay.
And I want to, become high in command like captain or chief deputy or even sheriff because I just want to be successful in my life and, be a successful person.
Okay. That sounds good. I mean, those are pretty big goals. So let me ask you this. Again, you talked about playing football with your buddies and things like that, and there's always like some sort of trend that's going on with kids. And what's a recent trend or topic that you guys talk about when you're with your buddies?
At school, although I'm not as big into it, the whole thing, just like YouTube and all these memes and stuff is going around, which I'm not into it as much as all the other kids are.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing that's going around.
So technology, you're not big into technology?
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like this guy that's like, stone cold, just off the grid. But like, I'll read or I'll watch TV or the phone sometimes.
Yeah.
But, I'm not like as big as some of these kids are into it.
Okay. Let me ask this question. This is, you talked about maybe being sheriff one day and being somebody that has a lot of responsibility. And I have a lot of responsibility in my job. But if you had the power to make one change in the world, what would it be?
I don't know. There's a lot of things in the world. The world's just not a good place. It's just a dangerous place. There's a lot of things I would do. I don't know.
Well, that's a good. It is. It is. But I think that we're fortunate to live in an area.
Oh yeah. I'm in
that
United States.
Yeah, that in Wise County. I think that's one thing I'm really proud of. You talked about how great of a school J.W. Adams is, but pretty good little place. And I think a lot of folks really care about their students. Here's one question that I've not asked any others to guests that we've had on, but what makes a good teacher? You think about you're in sixth grade. You've had several teachers probably.
Oh yeah.
So give me the ingredients. If I'm going into talked about science, if I'm going in the lab and I'm going to make the best teacher, what ingredients do I need to make the best teacher?
I think a lot of teachers don't make things as fun as they should be, and I'm a kid that and I think everybody is.
Yeah.
They want school to be fun.
Yeah.
They don't want it just to learn the whole time, which that's fine. But I like a teacher that is fun. Plays the online games with you, for school stuff like that. I think that's fun.
Okay,
stuff like
so you
that.
want a teacher that's not so serious all the time, right?
Exactly.
They got to make the content a little bit fun. What else? What other ingredients you think we need?
I think they got to have a personality and they got to be funny.
Okay, so funny. So you want to have a little bit of fun while you're doing your history,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, you probably would not have enjoyed my 8th grade English teacher. She was one of the toughest teachers I ever had, and there was no fun in there.
Oh, there wasn't?
No, sir, there was not. However, learned some really good lessons in there, and she made me a really, really good writer. I'm gonna ask you some fun and creative questions, okay? Then I'm gonna let you ask me some, and then we'll kind of wrap it up with some of the ones that you may not know the answers to. Okay. You're an outdoorsy person. You enjoy hunting. If you could describe your dream vacation, or if you know of a dream vacation, where would you go and what would you do?
I want to go to Colorado elk hunting.
Okay.
That's one thing because a lot of guys at the sheriff's office, they'll go out there for 2 weeks, and I'm like, man, that would be awesome. Just go
Yeah.
out there, the Rockies, and just spend 2 weeks out there hunting.
What would you eat while you're out there? You just pack some nabs or something, maybe?
Usually that, and like there's like these mountain house meals, and obviously if you kill something, you're gonna eat that as well. So
So going to Colorado, that's okay. That's pretty good.
mm,
If you had any superpower in the world, what would it be?
to fly,
Okay.
I've always wanted to.
Okay. Are you a Batman or a Spider-Man person?
Probably a Batman.
Okay, Batman. Batman flies a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Spider-Man, he uses his, web to get
Mm-hmm.
around, right? What is one thing you think every person should try at least once in their life?
I think everybody should at least try to attend church or try to go hunting and do something, because all these people are like, I don't want to go out in nature and
Yeah.
do all this stuff. You're going to get poked by briars. Just go out and try it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, my dad was a big hunter. He liked to hunt, but he usually did it because he'd make a little bit of money off of it. That's way, way, way back in the day. All right, one of the toughest questions I'm going to ask you today. All right, Hudson, I want you to think deep into this one. What is the best sandwich?
Oh. See, I'm weird about sandwiches.
Okay,
I'm
let's talk about this. Okay.
I know all these people are going to be like, what? I don't like cheese.
Okay.
I cannot stand that. I don't like it.
Okay, so no cheese on your sandwich. What's the best sandwich then?
I just go to Jersey Mike's, and I know you're going to your mouth is going to drop.
Okay.
I just like hot, just beef on,
Okay.
bread.
Any sauce or anything on that, or lettuce? Or
I will say recently they had a police conference over at Camp Jacob, and they had Jersey Mike's, and I tried like a hot turkey, and it had like lettuce and a few other things on it, and I had like a vinegar and oil on it, and that was really good.
Okay.
That was
No,
good.
no cheese. I'm gonna have to make a note that Hudson does not like cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My favorite sandwich, or what I think is the best sandwich, ice cream.
Ice cream sandwich?
Yeah.
Ice
Ice cream sandwich. Didn't even
Oh.
think about that one, did
No,
you?
I didn't.
Yeah, that's tough to beat right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you've got some notes on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got some questions for me, and I'm interested to hear. So if you want to ask me a few questions.
Okay. What are your favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobbies right now, my favorite hobbies are chasing my children around. I really enjoy being around them, and my kids are, they're always doing something. So that, and then, if I get a chance to, I try to watch a movie or, something like that. But right now, chasing my children around is probably one of my hobbies.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject in school? Honestly, it was Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah, I really liked Spanish, but that was because I had a great teacher. I liked gym class a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, everybody liked gym. I like wiffle ball and gym class. That was probably one of my favorite things. But Spanish, I really enjoyed. Had a really good teacher. Had a really good senior English teacher too. So that kind of, I like the languages.
Mm-hmm. What did you want to be like? What did you want to do with your life when you were, say, middle school?
Yeah. I wanted it to be some sort of sports related, thing. My dad was a coach. My dad was a teacher, so I was around, sports a lot. But, being involved, I kind of wanted to be a teacher even when I was at a young age, and I wanted to coach and be around sports. I can't sing, I can't dance, so I was really limited to what I could do.
What is your favorite place to go on vacation?
That's a good question. That I've been before or never been before or want to go?
I guess places you've been before.
Well, typically I like going to the beach, but it's a good place. I don't really like the sand. I know that's kind of, going to the beach, you don't like sand. But I just, like going out to eat when you go different places to eat that you've never been before, So I like going on vacation, going to the beach, and trying out some different restaurants that I've never had before.
What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday, man, that is a really good question too. I would be honest, I like 4th of July.
Right.
4th of July is one of my favorites because it's warm and you can get hamburgers and hot dogs, and plus I get to probably set some.
That's my
fireworks.
favorite, the fireworks.
Yeah.
I love the fireworks.
Yeah. But I enjoy all the holidays that I can spend with my family. Sometimes I don't always get to be around it, but 4th of July is probably my favorite.
Mhm.
Yeah. Are you ready for some tough ones? Are you
Sure.
are you ready? Are
I mean,
you
I'm up for the
sure?
challenge.
Okay, all right. Have you heard of the 1900s before? We're talking back in the 90s. Have you ever heard of the 1900s before? You're a history guy, right? Okay. So I'm going to ask you some questions from the 1900s, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready? What is a phone jack?
Oh, Lord. I have no idea what that is.
Okay. If you had to guess, what would it be?
I'm guessing like a little phone that like a little tiny. I've seen like one of them little phones that like you carry around your pocket and they're like little teeny.
Gotcha. Well, that's a good guess. You know, back in the day, people didn't carry phones in their pockets. Did you know that?
Well, I kind of knew that, but like I had seen like this phone once that was like you carried back in the day, but it was like little and tiny.
Yeah. Well, if a phone jack is, you had to plug in your phone into the wall. It's complicated. We'll get into it later, okay? What about this one, Hudson? What is a hacky sack?
Oh, I know what a hacky sack is. It's like them little sacks full of beads, and you gotta like kick it and say hacky sack. I know.
I got you. Can you use your hands?
I don't think so,
Okay.
except when you're throwing it up.
I got you. All right. What is a boom box?
A boombox isn't like one of them things like you carry around and it had music on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. Man, you're 2 out of 3 right now.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to tell you right now, you get this next one, I might have to give you some bonus points. Okay. Here's the last one. All right. What is an Atari?
Oh. Can you give me a hint? Is it like a technology device? Or
Ooh, that is, yes, absolutely. Yes. Now, the technology would not have been great, but it does have technology.
I'm guessing it's going to be something for like a game of some sort.
Very good guess. Very good. You got 3 out of 4. Atari, you familiar with Nintendo?
Oh, yeah.
Atari came before Nintendo. Okay. Atari came before Nintendo. So you did very, very good. Okay. Well, Hudson, I want to tell you this, okay? I've enjoyed getting to know you. I'm thankful that you took time out of your day to come up here and talk to me and stuff. But, I want you to know that I'm going to keep up with you, okay? And so hopefully here, when you're graduated and, you're out of school and I'm old and gray, hey, I hope I see you in the sheriff's department. But don't ever pull me over, okay?
Okay.
Please don't do that,
Okay.
all right? Unless I'm doing something wrong,
Okay.
All right. Unless I'm doing something wrong. But, I'll be rooting for you. I think you got a good personality. You got a great haircut, okay?
Thank you.
You got a great haircut.
Thank you.
But again, thank you so much for coming up here and meet with me and talking with me. But this is episode 3 of the Pulse. We've got Hudson here. He's my Thanksgiving edition. I got to ask you one more question.
Okay.
Thanksgiving, what's your go-to? You like turkey? You like the stuffing? You like the dressing?
Turkey, probably.
Turkey. Okay. I gotta have barbecue sauce with my turkey. I don't know why.
I do like barbecue sauce with anything, usually.
Me and you're gonna hang out a little bit more. Okay. All right. Stay tuned. We'll keep everybody updated on all of our students here in Wise County with the Pulse. And again, this was episode 3 of the Pulse.